So this is going to be my last submission for now about Islam, politics, Boko Haram or whatever, right? So first things first. So a lot of people say they want revolution in Nigeria because they've suffered so much in the hands of these manipulative and evil politicians we have in Nigeria, knowing fully well that we have the capacity, we have the wealth, we have the natural and mineral resources to make Nigeria one of the greatest nations on earth. But sadly, we have been cursed with bad leaders, right? So people are asking for revolution, that we need to force these bad politicians out, which I also agree that we need a revolution. But if you want to know how demonic these people are, let me just break it down for you, right? Because of the population of the North, if a revolution, if they are not in on the revolution, it is going to be difficult, right? So let's say this revolution that we want, the Igbos are always prepared for the revolution. Some part of the Yorubas are prepared for the revolution. South, a lot of them are prepared, but for some reason, this bad government has infiltrated them. You know, they've taken over Edo states, they've taken over Delta states, Wike at Port Harcourt. So they've held it down, but that is for the political class. The youth of the Niger Delta region are 100% interested in the revolution of Nigeria to change the government. But there's one place that is a problem, and it is the North, right? So if we march, say the Eastern youth, they march, the Niger Delta youth march, the Western youth, they march, and we are coming from this side. Do you know what the politicians will do to scatter everything? Very easy. They'll pull out the religious card. How? They'll go to the North and tell them that you see these youths that are chanting revolution, that they want to change the government. They don't want to change the government. They want to chase Islam away. They want to chase the Muslim away. So if you people don't fight against them now, they are coming for your religion. That's all it takes. The youth will start fighting the youth. The Northern youth will start fighting the youth. The Hausa youths that are Muslims will start fighting the other youth. Do you understand? I want you people to think about this deep. Do you understand? What am I trying to say? The politicians have deliberately, it's a deliberate step to make sure the Arewas and the Northern youth, they don't gain education. They have made sure that the Northern youth don't get good access to opportunities that can secure them wealth. Other than education, they've made sure that they don't create infrastructure and a structure that can put reasonable amount of money in their pocket every day or monthly. It's deliberate. You know why they did it? So they can control them. There's a reason why the government have allowed Boko Haram to keep bombing to keep bombing the northern states in Nigeria. There's a reason why the government have allowed Boko Haram to be raping the Muslim women. There's a reason why the government have allowed Boko Haram to be kidnapping the Muslim children and taking them into the bushes. There is a very big reason for that. And the reason is religious control. You have to sit down, look at the whole problem of Nigeria before you can even... It's not every time you talk and criticize. These things are deliberate. The politicians keep the North the way the North is as a backup, as a defense system. Do you want to understand how? Let me still go further to break it. Tomorrow, let's say one person arose or arise and start campaigning and maybe the West, South, and the Niger Delta region love that person. Sorry, the West, East, and the South love that person so much. And they start campaigning for that person. There's one place that the person will not get a campaign, especially if the person is a Christian. All the politician that is fighting against him have to do is to go to the north and tell him that this person is a Christian. And if this person come, this person is going to make sure they finish the whole Arewa Muslims. It's a deliberate thing. Think about the part of Nigeria that have been flourishing. The north is not part of it. The north is not part of it. It's not. It's not. They have more beggars. They have more children out of schools. They have more mothers suffering every day for their children to eat. They have more fathers dying. Now the north, they suffer past. It's a construct by the politicians to make sure it forever stays like that. And their ultimate prize is that the wealthiest people will come from there. The wealthiest people come from the north. Oh, he's the richest man from the north. The second richest man from the north. You have a lot of rich people from the north. But as soon as they don't claim that wealth, they are not going to look out for the rest that are from the north. Do you understand? This thing a problem. Unless we join hands together, all of us, start to fight for north to be stabilized, Nigeria will not go anywhere. These people where they say, oh, they're Muslim, they be your enemies. Now the construction where they do. It's something that happened for there. I told you before, when it was happening in the north, when did they bomb for north? Make everybody they talk. People feel say, okay, they deserve them. After all, maybe because you feel like, because Boko Haram and this other insurgency group, they speak Hausa, means all of them, all the Hausa speakers for Nigeria, they be Boko Haram and they be bandits. But I've told you this thing, and I will keep on ringing this thing to your ears. That's all this thing. Politics is playing a very big role. And this politics is disguising as fighting for Islam. Do you understand? Sit down, check the states in the north. They have all been destabilized. And like this now, they go creep. Because one thing about ideas they change. Ideas they change. The blueprints, they don't scatter north. Ideas still don't change now. They don't enter another place. They are coming for everybody now. Fight that the northern youth will be educated. Fight that the children would be educated. They should get easy access to education. Fight that companies, infrastructures. Fight that there must be a port in northern states that will make things cheap for them there. Fight that the minimum wage in north will go up. They went to go and bring me. I'm a very scattered person. They say, my mother will say, you're too dirty. Every time your room did dirty. I believe I'm scattered because when I come out, I spray nice, I look nice, I make sure I bath clean. You know, my teeth are white because I take care of them very well. Natural, no be veneers, right? I get best way they help me clean my house. They clean my room especially. If you know clean the house, no problem because I get sisters. But that particular girl, I say clean my room. When they brought this girl for me, now Arewa girl, now it will interest you to know that unconsciously they don't register and say na Arewa children ain't good. Arewa girls na they're good for house help. Unconsciously, especially for Abuja. If you find cleaner now, they'll go carry one girl from north come give you. Do you understand? Because of how the politicians have made it to be. But let's come back again. So they brought this girl to me. Do you understand? When they brought this girl to me, very nice girl, you know. How much I go pay the girl? I paid the girl 80,000. They para for me. I swear to God, they say I won't spoil the work of cleaners. See all those girls now 20,000 that they pay them. 15,000-20,000 naira and be their monthly money. I say hell to the fuck. No, I will not pay that. Okay, even if I say everywhere bad, no worry, 50,000 they okay for the girl. But still on still, I don't pay the girl. So I don't pay the girl 2 times in a month before. And at 70,000 I can go. They don't believe that the Arewas, they don't believe that the Hausa speakers deserve a good life. This is a problem. When I not go understand. Meanwhile, the people before me, their own understanding is that, oh, the Muslims, they want to do this, they want to do that. A lot of them believe that. But me, I don't sit down now, I don't calculate. I might be wrong. They might be right. But based on my own calculation now, there is a problem. And why this problem has not ended in a long while, it is because they need the Christians to fight the Muslims. They need the Igbos to see the Hausas as enemy. They need the Yorubas to see the Hausas as enemy. They need the Niger Delta to see the Hausas as enemy. They need every other ethnic group to see the Hausas as enemies. But only when they need to do menial jobs and hard labors, that's when they believe that the Hausa man is honest. If you want person to go clear your farm, you believe say the Hausa man feed one, say they're strong. If you want somebody who want to do better business with, you go say, outside they don't tell you a lie, they no feel lie for you. If you go to the market, you want to go and buy tomato, you believe say the Hausa man be the best. If you want to go buy onions, you believe say the Hausa man be the best. If you want to buy pepper, you believe say the Hausa man be the best. If you want to buy rice, if you want to buy food stuff, if Hausa man they sell and you believe say na you won't go cheap pass. Wake up. Wake up. The enemies are the politicians. The enemies are the politicians. And I will tell you for free today, calculate how many politicians did the whole Nigeria. They no reach 3,000. Pata 5,000 for all parties. Check how many Nigerians did. How many police did? How many police did for the whole Nigeria? Pata 500,000. How many military did? Pata 300,000. All of them put together 1.something million. And they no fit do waiting almost 300 million people they fight, which is to make the country better. And still on still, they'll still oppress. When you talk too much, they still want to arrest you. When you tell them that this is our rights, they want to pick you, they want to frustrate you, they want to close your voice, they want to choke you. That is if they try to bribe you and you don't take. Know your enemies. The politicians are the enemies. Not the Igbos, not the Yorubas, not the Hausas, not Christians, not Muslims. The enemies are the politicians.